Right, so back at Crest, 11 o'clock, nice early start, yeah, because we started late last night.
Finished late, you mean? Well, what time did we end up leaving? It was like 9 o'clock at night, wasn't it?
5 to 9 when we left last night.
We're back here now. We just finished up the wiring loom, plugs back in and all that kind of stuff, so we've got a few more hours now until it needs to be done.
Hopefully Tom might have worked on it a little bit last night, so let's go and find out what he did.
Come on then.
Right, so since last night, radiator's in and a few of the pipes are connected up. More or less all the front is done, so the lights are clean there at Ultimate Customs. Then we're going to finish the rest of the loom up and hopefully then it should start. Why does this feel like deja vu, this car going up in the air again?
Oh yeah, I mean if you did a time lapse on this, be up and down quite a lot, wouldn't it?
Should we have a look under it just to see what has been put back in?
You crack on.
Right, so yeah, sump's looking good. Looks like your guys put the gearbox in and the clutch adapter plate and the gearbox plate back in. It looks like it did before.
Well, we've got the diff leak sorted now. It's been, oh no, it's not resealed yet, but it's getting resealed. And do they have gaskets or is it just seal?
It's just sealant.
That's getting redone. But before we put that back on, I've ordered some George W's.
And we've got them. We've got them off handy.
They're what they're called, diff mount pin bushes or something.
Something like that.
Whatever they're called. They're them.
So they were rotten like you seen yesterday.
Knackered. So then once that all gets put back together and the car starts, we can go drifting in it.
Yeah. That's getting changed. Do you know what it is?
Is it a sump nipple?
It's something to do with dropping the oil out of the sump.
Yeah, it's sump plug in it.
It's magnetic, that one.
That one is.
So if any shit comes off the engine, it sticks in that little spot.
Clever, isn't it?
You're saying that is for the speedo. It looks like it's for the speedo.
It's a Bosch plug similar to what the speedo drives are on the Beamer boxes. So it could just be nothing.
And seeing how the speedo doesn't work, that would make sense, right? So
well, yeah,
what's the worst that could happen if you plug it in?
No, nothing.
So it looks like it's getting plugged in.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to nip off, get something to eat, go and pick the lights up. Down at Ultimate Customs has give these a proper finishing polish. We got them in a good state, didn't we?
Well, we did 99%.
Yeah,
he's just
done the last bit. So we'll go and pick them up. By the time we get back, all this wiring should be in and other bits and pieces together.
Should we go and get some food as well?
And then, yeah, we'll get some food. So when we get back, the key's going to be like turning, right? And we're going to walk through the thing and it's going to be like on.
Dead fast.
Intercooler's back on, all the hoses connected back up. It's ready to start. No exhaust on it, obviously. The problem is the battery's flat because it's just been sat for a while. Battery's on charge. That should need a few hours to charge up. Radiator's in, but can't put any fluid in it because we've lost the plug out the bottom and it could be anywhere in here. Still waiting on the sealant for there to put the diff back together, and we're still waiting for the bushes, so they should be here soon, and then we can get the diff back on. We'll get the exhaust back on, which has made its way over there, and it should be, obviously get the bonnet back on, and I think that's about it. Ready to go. One thing Tom said before, this throttle body is too small really for the intake there, so I think he said this is about 70mm, so should need around 90 on it, and this is really, just said it's really bad, old style. So we're going to change that out at some point, but not quite yet. Sounds a bit shitty to me, that. Like misfiring, is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Missed all the action.
Go on, what's happened?
Do you think it works?
Oh shit.
No, do you think it works? Do you think it got started?
No.
No?
Don't.
Yeah, it does, it works.
Come on then, let's see. Show me the footage.
So the engine starts, can't find the plug for the radiator to keep the water in it.
Oh, so that explains all that.
And we've probably been looking for about an hour now. On the flip side, Matt said he'll pick us some oil up from Tweaks, so
oh, nice
that
one.
sorts the extra litre out that we need.
Yeah.
It always has lumpy cold start, didn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously when you hold it on revs, there's no misfire.
It's fine, yeah.
It's right there, because if it had a permanent misfire, you'd hear a cylinder dropping.
Right.
But like when you were, like it was like $3 then, holding it steady.
It was fine,
It was fine, yeah.
Right, let's get these lights back in then. Come on. Do you know what you're doing?
No, I haven't got a fucking
Just
clue.
put it in.
Guessing that all goes in there, Russ.
Just because you're putting the lights back in doesn't mean you can say you contributed to putting the car back together, right?
I can't find the things.
So you've given up already?
What's that one do? What's that? Why is it just a random ball banging down there? Where does that one go?
Because in the light.
Oh, there you go, that explains that then.
Is that one there? Yeah. So yeah, come on. Just duplicating the other side. Can't be that hard, can it?
No. There's a bulb in.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I knew this is why I never trained to be a mechanic.
Whenever you're ready. This is why we don't do any work on the cars.
Yeah, we're practicing. This is our practice run for when we get Pimry's unit.
Don't forget you've got to put that cap on the back. That cap there goes on there. So that all has to be connected and stuffed in.
Right, why is all this disconnected? Surely these wires need to be... Fuck this, I'll give up. When we pay the invoice for Tom, then at least we know we're getting what we've paid for. Because if we did the lights, we'd feel a bit short-changed.
Well, you can knock a tenner off it now for our attempt at the lights, can't you?
Exactly, yeah.
They're crap then.
Even Tom's having problems with these.
I think Tom's having problems with his life at the moment.
It's not getting any easier with this piece of shit, is it? I shouldn't call it a piece of shit, really, should we?
If that's usually my job, you're the one usually saying it's mint.
But how many hours now have we spent in
A lot.
Motorsport?
Not doing a great deal.
So we
but
got here yesterday at 9:30 it was. So we did 9:39, so that was 11.5 hours. We've done about 15 hours. Right,
Too
so
many.
15 hours up to now, and it's nearly done.
Not bad, I don't think.
Yeah,
So much.
we do 15 hours in a day.
Well, yeah, I did 15 yesterday and 15 the day before that. Probably 15 tomorrow.
I wonder why there's a bed over there in that corner. Me and Ben have put the lights back in. Easy job in the end. We're going to paint the...
that didn't happen, by the way.
We're going to paint the intercooler maybe tomorrow if we get some paint. Can't do any more. We're still waiting for the diff bushes.
Yeah.
Hopefully you ordered the right one.
I did.
If you don't, then we ain't going drifting. If they do turn up and they're not the right ones, you're going to put the old ones back in.
Yeah, but whichever one, if they don't turn up or the wrong ones turn up, like, you're going drifting regardless.
So they should be here in a couple of hours. We'll get them back in and then get the car away and be ready for drifting tomorrow. Right, so we've got the bushes.
The George W's.
Now we'll see if they fit. Come on now, open it up. Come on. Like a packet of sweets.
I've only got
Alright,
2 hands, man.
come on. Race against time. We've got literally about 3 hours left to do this. And then we're going to be going through sisters tomorrow. Right.
Yeah, that's all one unit.
Right.
Well, that doesn't look the same for a start.
Right, so at least that's the same.
No, it's not.
It's the same diameter as that. And that's the same diameter as that. Just these, isn't it?
Yeah. Are they supposed to be different?
I don't
So
know.
do they go in there? I'm guessing. Yeah.
knows?
They look like they go in there like that.
So is that right then, yeah?
What about that bit?
Well, that's the bolt. We need that.
No, I mean that rubber bit, the top.
I don't know.
It's not got that. Yeah, so they're not the same, mate. We'll have to put the old ones in.
Who ordered these?
Well, me. With your... You were
One job.
supervising,
job.
don't give me that. You were supervising when we was on the piss off. We was on the phone and we were you were supervising and you said, yeah, that looks right.
Alright, well let's stop there.
Oh, wait.
Slightly thicker, but they might have worn away. So if they've worn
Yeah, it looks
away,
like it has.
they're slightly longer.
I told you, didn't I?
They're the right ones.
I told you, you divvy. So does that now represent that and that?
Yeah, we're going with that. We'll make them fit. You got the big hammer? There's the big hammer.
Yeah, that's all you need. What's happened?
Right, so obviously they're going to fit, no problem. Bigger problem is we've got holes in the radiator right there. So the water's draining down to about maybe halfway.
Right.
So even though it was on the car before and it was fine, it was leaking on the car. So we've taken it off and obviously found a problem. So Tom's going to Jap Speed.
Yeah.
He's getting a new radiator. We're going to mount that in, well they are, and then we're going to mount the fans
Take
further.
these off this.
Yeah, and put it further
We
forward.
know these definitely were, don't we?
Yeah, they were, yeah. Another problem, this
Your amp.
amazingly good amp ECU that sounded dead good in the description.
Yeah.
Link G4 Plus sounds great.
Yeah.
It's been made about 50 years ago and it's got some real old connections which no one even knows what they are, some sort of serial port things that you get on like a real old computer. That is for a 4-cylinder engine and obviously that's a straight 6, so...
Can we make that one work though?
Yeah, he's going to bring his laptop, plug it in and he's going to do some tweaking. So what's happening with the car is the 4-cylinder is working and then 2 of the cylinders are igniting when at the same time as 2 of the other cylinders.
Because it's an old ECU, it's only got 4 outputs. You use 3 of the outputs because it's a 6-cylinder and just pair them up.
I like that. That information, that level of information there is why we're doing this channel.
An hour later,
Yeah.
look at this. New rad.
Is it going to fit?
They'll fit.
It will fit.
It's
Nice
just the
one.
mounts on the top.
Right, we're doing good then, yeah?
Oh, these.
Right.
They just need extending up a little bit.
They go on the sides here.
Well, bonnet close.
Yeah, maybe. It's going to be close. Well, if it doesn't, then we'll just run it without a bonnet, because that's how drift cars roll. We completely forgot about the diff. Is it all sealed up? Yes, it is.
Is it? How do you know?
Because I can see it behind me.
Sealed up.
Sealed up, ready to go back on.
Are you going to do that?
Yes.
Pass me that camera then. I've got to see this.
Right, do this shit.
This is going to be hilarious.
We thought Tom could fix the, well, remap sort of like the ECU. You can't, he said, you can't do anything with it. We just need another ECU, which is between 900, how much did you say, 1,500 quid, 1,400 quid with all the loom. And he said it's better to get a loom rather than just the ECU. Tidy all the wires up. So you'll get it running back to how it was, but it is going to well, not misfire, but it's going to cough and splutter a bit. It's still okay, so it'll do us tomorrow. This engine can make a lot more power, Tom was saying, so just getting a new ECU would probably be able to get 750 out of the engine without even... Yeah, obviously it's going to need mapping. Right, we're going to ask for the last time. When's this fucking car going to be ready? We've been here we've been here 2 days now.
Yeah, two full days.
Feels like 3 days though, doesn't it?
It feels like a lot of time, yeah.
Surely you know what's going on now.
Who, me? Yeah. Why? Oh, what with? Oh.
No, with this.
Oh, I thought you just meant like in general. I ain't got a clue. Tom's connected to the ECU now through the computer, and then we've been messing about with the throttle body, and it knows that it's opening and closing, so that means it's fixed. Done, let's go.
And basically what he's doing is just checking the ECU is
making sure it knows what's happening.
The car's talking both ways.
Yeah, yeah.
And making sure when we go off the rev limiter tomorrow, everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we have to do that with you usually. In the morning, we just have to check to make sure that, you know, brain is engaging with feet and hands and shit like that, just because you're getting old and age and that.
Right, stop it. Tom needs your assistance. Can you go and help him? Come on. Just hold that thing. Does that mean it's working?
It looks like it to me, yeah.
Is that a good sign, that, Tom? Yeah. You said last week it'd be ready in 10 minutes. We found out why the gauges do go off when the...
Yeah. I said it would be like a grounding issue.
Yeah, so, and that's the ground, yeah?
The ground's not attached.
Not attached to anything, right. Well, that's one problem fixed, amongst a lot.
Yeah.
And we know why the radio's not working, because that's just not plugged in at all.
Yeah.
Right. What time is it?
7:20.
Right, so not too bad. Diff's in. Just going to connect these back up and put that wire in wherever that wire's out of. Tom's actually in the car, finishing up the wiring, and that is it, I think.
And then we're done, we're good to go.
Is that it, Matt? Nothing else, is there, to reconnect? Obviously, exhaust.
Yeah, exhaust got to go back on.
But everything else, apart from them bolts and stuff, is it's all done, isn't it? Yeah. Exhaust is 2 minutes.
Happy days. Is this the last thing to go on now?
No, not quite, but we're getting there.
Oh.
I'm putting the nuts on.
I'm making an executive decision. What? Can we just buy like something that's new and we ain't got to fuck about with it like this anymore?
This is like brand new now.
Do you know what somebody said on one of the videos once? That this exhaust looks like wheelbarrow handles out the back of it. and now I can't see it.
You can't see that.
It really upsets me.
Orange arms and green coiling.
You okay then?
Oh, it's hard work, this. Hard work. Never worked in a garage before.
Your arms aren't usually above your head for that long, are they?
That's my work done. Dirty hands, not like yours. Look at that. Cut my hand as well. That's
really?
Proper hard work, that.
Now this is a good sight. Seeing the car coming down.
Yeah, but it's not a good sight if it doesn't start.
I thought you said you'd seen it start before.
No, I seen it start it started a few hours ago. Whether it starts again now, I don't know, do I? It's a Nissan, isn't it? With a Toyota engine. Anything could happen.
Is everything alright there?
Well, go on. It's just a mess.
Can we keep them
Top gymnast.
them neon lights in my foot? Well, it looks quite good. That looks easy, that, Tom.
Look at the state of that.
2-minute job. Oh, nice.
If you tidy them wires up, does it make us a better drifter?
Do you know why I'm doing it?
Go on.
When he starts passenger braking and stamping at the floor, I know nothing's going to come unplugged.
I have to with him.
Hey, I'm going to be as bad with you. Hey, the weather forecast for tomorrow is rain.
What are you doing now, Doris?
I'm taking the carpet out.
You look like you're trying to nick something out of it with your hood up like that, in the dark, looking dead moody. What are you doing?
I'm taking the fire extinguisher out so I can get rid of this stinking carpet.
Carpet's minging, innit?
It's 8:15, yeah?
Yeah.
Nearly done.
Yeah.
Ready to get started. What's the biggest problem been on this car?
Fucking hell, how long have you got?
It's simple. Wiring.
Oh yeah.
Because it's still being done now. It's like a bird's nest in there.
Yeah, it is.
So if it wasn't for all the dodgy wiring, this would have been out ages ago. Our little message
the
to
diff
anyone
and the
buying
bushes.
an old jack car, just don't even, unless the wiring's knackered, just don't touch it.
No. Just rip it all out and start again.
You might as well just get a new loom.
4 cylinders. Fucking hell. I was going to say, it doesn't sound like Jay-Z, that.
No. Right, so it's 9 o'clock now, bang on, second day, and we're absolutely destroyed.
We've not even done any manual labour, but watching somebody else work on a car is soul destroying.
Because you can't do anything. I mean, I put a couple of bolts in the exhaust before just because I wanted to do something. It's freezing, you're in and out of the car. We was here on the first day for, you might as well say 12 hours, 11 and a half hours. And we've been here today, feels like the same. So we've done basically 20 odd hours. Well, Tom's done it, obviously. You know, standing around is probably worse than it is actually doing the work because it's cold. I know we're complaining, but this is just, I thought we'll just do an ending just to show you these YouTube videos. You know, it's not all fun and games when you see it. It's hard work, this.
I mean, I feel sorry for Tom, that's proper hard work.
Tom's having a nightmare in there. The wires are all over the place. He's still doing wires. If it wasn't for the wiring, we would have been done.
Oh, we'd have pissed it, yeah.
This would have been out the door. We would have been like waiting for the Three Sisters to start.
Playing COD with a bottle of beer by now.
This is literally the last hurdle out of 24 basically, and the last hour he just needs to finish the wiring off. The car, as you probably heard before, was only firing on 4 cylinders. This is literally the tipping point now because they've decoked the plugs again, took the plugs out. If it starts and it doesn't fire on 6 cylinders, that is it. We've lost basically. We're going to have to kiss the drift day tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock and we can't really do any more.
Fingers crossed, and then we can go home.
Yeah, and this is a very somber, bad ending. But hopefully, in the next sort of like minute of the video, the car starts up, we back it out, and I'm down the road, and we get a bit of sleep, and we'll go drifting tomorrow. So fingers crossed. It's not sounding too good, is it?
Sounds like death, that.
Sounds like it's running on about 2 cylinders. There's still problems with it, there's no drive, so Tom's going to stay a bit longer, see if he can get it sorted out. He's going to send us a text. So tomorrow, well, if we can get it going, we'll just go a bit later and do the drift day, maybe get the afternoon out of it, just see how they go. So sorry to have to leave it on like a knife edge here, but it's nearly 10 o'clock, we're going home. Tom said, what time can you come back to get the car? And we just said, we'll come back in the morning and pick it up if you get it done. Basically, thanks for watching up to now, and check back on the next video. Hopefully we're going in about 9 hours time to pick the car up and go and do some drifting basically, so we'll soon see.
Fingers crossed, see you in the morning.
See you later.